Okay, I don't know how to use this, but I just became a resident of Waller County.
Closer to your mouth.
I just became a resident of Waller County and bought property here approximately 1 year ago. About 5 years ago, I noticed all of the signs protesting the Texas DOT's Trans-Texas corridor on my trips to and from Austin along Highway 71. I have a concern that because of the proximity to Austin, that notion of the corridor being in that area was dropped. I think we've lost sight of the fact that it doesn't matter where it's built, we need to protest it. And we can't just look at the notion that, like the hurricanes, we just wish it on another part of Texas. My question to you, though, is who are the members of the working group that's responsible for the decisions made about our area here in Waller County? And then I have another question. How do I get those names? How do I get those, email addresses or whatever? How is that information published? Because I have not been aware of any of these former meetings or these proceedings, and I have been here for a year. So that means that the dissemination of information to the public is at best very limited, and at worst, purposely so, which is very, very disturbing to me as a Texan, as an American. So how do I get the names of the people that possibly might be making a decision that will affect my well-being for the rest of my life? How do I get that?
About 2 weeks ago, we sent letters out to the county judges, the mayors of cities, and some of our state elected officials, asking them and explaining to them that the rules had been finalized on the formation of the two working groups, the two advisory committees, and within it came the applications for the applications that would go for the statewide. There'll be two. One will be a statewide committee that's going to look at the whole I-69 PTC corridor, and it will be made up of 24 members. And to get on, people will submit an application that will be submitted and reviewed by the commission, and the commission will select the 24 members. The working groups that will be working on the segments are made up of some mandatory members, of one that the county judge or his designee for every county that's in the segment. So the county judge can name himself or designate someone, as well as if there's an MPO within the segment, the MPO will have one member.
What's an MPO?
Metropolitan Planning Organization.
Who are those people for Waller County?
We don't have any names yet, ma'am. The letter just went out.
Who decides who's on that committee?
Well, your county judge will select himself or he'll name someone. And every other county that's within the segment that's going to be looking at the segment that covers this area.
Okay, who has disseminated the information about how these groups will be formed, what the process is, how one makes an application, so on and so forth? Where do we get that information, please?
It's on the website.
I understand that.
That letter went out to the county judges.
Okay, where is that publicized to the people that are actually the voters of Waller County? Because we are the ones that in turn have to impact the county judges. So where is that information published?
Well, the rules are published in the Texas Register. The Texas Transportation Commission went through the rulemaking process in November, of course in October, sorry, and then they were finalized in December.
So I go to the Texas Register, which is a
Texas Administrative Code. Okay. Texas Administrative Code, or we can get them for you.
Okay, so basically, there are 24 people who can be represented from this group on the working group.
There'll be 24 people in the segment. Each county will have one member that's designated by the county judge.
Who's our candidate?
The application is on the website. That's number one. But for the segment advisory committees, your county judge will designate either himself or name one member. Okay? And then, depending on how many counties are within a segment, and how many MPOs are within that segment, the difference between that number, that sum of those two numbers, and 24 will be the number of other members that will be named. And those will come from cities. The commission will decide what cities will have membership, and then the city will name a member to that.
So it's only cities within the planned corridor that will be able to be participating on
Within
these
the
working
segment,
groups?
within the segment that you're looking at, let's say that we would look at a segment from south of Houston to north of Victoria, okay? Every county within that segment would have a county judge with one person.
That's a good question.
Hold on. Wait a minute, we'll have time. If you sign, whoa, let's have civility.
Rules of order.
Whoa, I'll answer the question. I was with every county judge. Judge Ralston, I was with Judge Ralston. I said, we will name, here's not by name, County Judge, Waller County, County Judge for the counties in this segment. I don't remember what segment you're in. I don't know if it's the mid segment or a little bit northern segment.
Brazos Valley.
Wait a minute. Then mayors of those cities in that segment. Then Chamber of Economic Development Directors, MPOs. By statute, we can't have more than 24. So it's going to be people affected, cities and counties affected in the segment. There are 5 segments. There is one port segment of the 5 that will have all the ports represented on what connectivity to the ports off of 69.
Okay, if I can interrupt for just a moment, would you please tell me how many people will be representative of Waller County?
Well, I can't tell you that because I don't remember what segment Waller is in with other counties.
Brazos
I
Valley.
think
It will be the county. I just asked if we had the information. I don't have it with me. My point is, Waller County will have a representative by the county judge. It could be Hempstead, the mayor of Hempstead. It could be the next, I'm thinking other city in this, in the area. Waller, could be Waller, Mayor Waller, could be the Economic Development Director.
When will this happen?
Well, we hope it's going to happen in the next 60 days that we have
So
gotten that.
could be has to translate into will be within 60
Yeah,
days?
we're going to try to get it. We're going to try to get the information back from the judges that have already gone out. Applications, we're receiving applications.
Okay, and how do we find out about this information since this is supposed to be public?
We'll post it up. Can we post it up on the web? Information?
The application, it's
The
on.
application's on the web. The application is on the web. Thank you.